Welcome, everyone, to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is October 31st, 2019. Happy rainy Halloween. And I'm conducting my bi weekly reading for the astrological sign of Taurus. Taurus, welcome back to the channel. If you guys have subscribed and helped my network grow to what it is today, thank you so much for all the love and support that you've shown me thus far. If you guys are new here, welcome back to my channel. Um, or welcome to my channel overall. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you find that my videos resonate. This reading is a little bit different. I'm going to be using my moon deck. Okay, so for this reason, the reading is called the Deep Moon Insight Reading. So you may be looking at this from your moon sign, which should provide you with some different insights. As a reader, I typically read for sun signs, but again, take it how it resonates for you. Okay, so I am running a special currently on this reading. So if you're interested in getting a personal reading, then go ahead and reach out down below. And with the whole Scorpio moon energy, like I said, I am putting this on special, so check it out down there. But if you're looking for something with tarot cards or any of the other oracle cards, divine guided messages, whatever it is that you're looking for, Taurus, I am available to do here for you. Okay. Love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly. So a lot of readings are coming through here with this card. Okay, so but there is medicine in my shadow. In my medicine in my shadow. There's a huge learning experience that's coming through here with everything that's kind of going on in your life right now. If you're in a relationship, this relationship is currently changing. Okay, this and for some of you guys, okay, this can mean a breakup because it's like I'm on the right path and divinely guided because it's like okay, I need to go where I'm supposed to be right now, and this is what your emotions like my emotions move through cycle and connect me to my truth. But like just to see it's with there's medicine in my shadow, there's a real emotionality to it. It's like a real learning experience. So some of you guys may have recently invested a lot of energy into another person. Um, and it didn't quite work out the way that you thought it was going to be. Okay, like I think with love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly, I really get the sensation that you saw this person as being your person, or like that person who's going to fulfill those the needs and the wants and everything that you kind of got like that you got going on. Um, but it's just like they revealed a side of themselves to you, or they revealed something about themselves. Now, they may not have revealed this. This may have actually been revealed to you. A friend may have revealed this to you. A family member may have revealed this to you. And it's like you kind of open up your mind. It upset you quite a bit. Okay, with my emotions move through cycles and connect me to my truth. And it really, really upset you because it's like you didn't see it coming, and you kind of wonder why you didn't, right? And this is why again, there's medicine in my shadow. This is all a learning experience, okay, for you. Um, and it's really going to bring you into some new energies here as well. So um, in some cases it's like okay, my home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. What I'm kind of seeing in that is really just like um, you know, you have to be at peace and you have to be like in your sanctuary when you're at home. So, like I said, some of you guys is actually saying, okay, to this person, you have to leave. This is my house. This is my space. Whether it's a physical space or it's like a physical, or your home exactly. Like if it's a home or just like your bubble, it's okay. This is my space, and you need to like respect that. Is kind of what's coming up out of this. And I unleash my wildness and choose to be free. This is why I'm saying this relationship could actually be ending, or you could be ending it because, again, you need to kind of get clarity within yourself. Now, I'm also seeing here for some of you guys, there's somebody who is watching you. There's somebody who like might be kind of like low key. Well, I don't even want to say it's low key. Like this person might be actually be stalking you. Okay, they're watching you on a regular basis. They could be driving past your home. Um, these sort of things. Okay, this could be somebody that you work with as well, is what I'm hearing for some of you, but not all of you. And this is just that's a specific message for some of you guys. Okay, so just kind of be wary of that. But I think just in general, because of this big learning experience that you've been going through, there's a lot of eyes on you here, Taurus. It's kind of like, what's your actions? What's your move? What are you going to do? And like in all fairness, you don't know. You don't know what you're gonna do just yet about the situation. You're still trying to figure it out, or things are just starting to come to light for you. So it's like um, I shed habits that hinder my truth. I release and renew. So kind of shedding dead skin. This is perfect for the Scorpio moon energies that we have going on. Because the Scorpio certainly knows how to shed its skin and kind of, or snake, Scorpio, knows how to shed that skin and sort of regenerate new skin. See, with focus and intention, I can shape energy in any direction. So what this is saying to me, Taurus, is that you don't necessarily have to um, live with the stigma of whatever happened. Okay, whatever happened or whatever's going on in a relationship, whatever's going on in your environment, whatever it is that's kind of got you going through cycles, that's got you going up and down, has you learning, has you kind of maybe a bit of regret, a little bit of regret kind of going on. But like you understand, you don't have to live that. Okay, so with focus and intention, I can shape energy in any direction. So this is really saying to me here that, you need to kind of like focus your energy on something else. Okay, focus on becoming a different person, or like focus on making yourself available in a different light so that other people see you in a different light as well, right? And this is what's happening as you shed habits that hinder my truth. I release and renew. This could also be talking to me about like a diet or exercise kind of regime as well, coming through and like focusing, really focusing your energies on that. Okay, but I have my community is supportive, loving, and active in the world. You have the support around you of those who love you. Okay, and it's like, and I think you need it because this is not an easy. This is not easy. Whatever it is that you've got going on right now, this is just really not easy. A lot of things coming at you. Okay, so this could be in relationship, this could be in work, but either way, things are changing for you, Taurus. And I think you're just starting to realize it. You're starting to feel that shift of energies, but like, and you realize too, I live each moment with a presence of gratitude. Okay, so to have this come out after all of this, and with I'm on the right path and divinely guided, whatever this is that's going on, okay, this is paving the way for something beautiful, something grand, um, for you. Now, this could be just generally, again, that peace and that sanctity that you've really kind of been seeking here. And for some of you guys, okay, there could be a pregnancy involved in the situation. So you could be dealing with somebody who's pregnant. You could be dealing with somebody who got somebody else pregnant. Okay, this could be something that happened in your relationship as well, or you yourself are as well. Okay, so I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. Okay, so again, don't leave too much up to faith in this. Okay, like if you're waiting on a relationship, okay, if you're waiting on someone to change and you're praying and hoping that they will, this requires action on your part. Okay, so your action, and you might initiate their change by setting yourself free. Okay. Um, they might initiate your change by breaking up with you as well. This is just kind of what's going on in this, but understand I'm on the right path and divinely guided. Okay, so a conversation could also be coming up with somebody important about what do you want. Okay, so this is because I'm like really strong. What do you want, Taurus? So this could be in work or this could be in love as well. But what it's really saying to me is that like this person's going to be coming to talk to you about making a solid plan for the future. So it's like, what do you want? And if it's in a relationship, right? This is kind of in the situation. I want to call it a situationship. It's a relationship. You could be living with this person, but there's a lot of things that aren't working about this, right? So it's like coming together and having that talk about what do each one of us want. Um, and again, like with focus and intention, I can shape energy in any direction. So we're really kind of further talking about like, okay, well, let's make this what it is that we want it to be, or decide to unleash our wildness and choose to be free. Could also be like an indication of an open relationship coming through here. Because I welcome clear vision and inspired action. Knight of Wands, fire energy coming through. You could very well be dealing with the fire sign. And this could be like your relationship that you're kind of going through, or this could be a new relationship coming through for you. This could have been somebody who you recently connected with. And like I see that like potentially here, this could be like single parent type of energy kind of coming through um, for it, but it's not a big deal. I can see that upsetting you, but it's like it's not a big deal. You have what it takes, um, and if that's how it's supposed to be, that is how it's supposed to be. But I will say this: I meet resistance with kindness. So, Taurus, you have to let your guard down a little bit. You have to be kind of forgiving when it comes to other people, okay, and the actions and stuff that they take. And part of that, okay, part of this exercise is going to come out as you sort of forgiving yourself and learning to love yourself just a little bit more. Because I just get the sensation whenever you can, like, there's medicine in my shadow. And whenever you connected with whatever the situation is, and it doesn't have to be love. I think for a lot of you it is relationships, but for others of you guys it's career. It's just like your family in general. It's just like a lot of things. So whenever you entered into this agreement or into this arrangement, into this relationship, whatever it is, it was on a lower vibration of yourself. So, like I said, some of you guys, this is your job, and it's kind of like, you know what, you've put a lot of effort in. Okay, you put a lot of effort into this. Whether this is job or whether this is career, you put your heart and soul into this, and you're not necessarily getting those feedbacks or those rewards. So you're going to be going where you are. Now is the time to integrate all that I have gathered. This is definitely Nine of Pentacles energy coming through from the tarot cards. And it's like this learning lesson that you've been going through, okay, is really like you're going to be applying this towards this. Like once you sort of regenerate yourself, reinvent yourself, reconnect yourself, whatever it is. Like once you do that, then again, like you're not going to make those same mistakes twice. Is kind of what this is definitely talking to me about. You're going to be more certain about what it is that you want, and you're going to be more clear in your intentions. I think clear intentions are very, very important for you at this time, Virgo, because you have, or Virgo, excuse me, I just did Virgo. I apologize. This is Taurus. These are both earth signs, so maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, but it's like this all happened on a lower vibration of yourself. It's just what I want to say, right? It's like, and you're like, you're raising that vibration. So there is definitely a reinvention coming through the door for you. So you guys might be doing something radical. Uh, I'm kind of like being reminded of like Britney Spears when she shaved her head, but I see this being a little bit different. Like I see you kind of make like maybe dyeing your hair a vibrant color, um, changing your fashion, okay, changing your fashion into something just a little bit more radical, but it has a star quality to it. Like I just kind of like I'm thinking about David Bowie and all the face paint and like how some certain stars when they put themselves out there, it's so engaging and yet almost offensive. I have a little monkey on the wall flipping me off, but it's like almost offensive, right? But it's like, okay, I'm breaking out of the chain. I'm breaking this chain. Like this here that's going on could definitely be like a societal belief system, right? And it's like you've never really felt a part of it. You've always felt kind of different. So this could be kind of like talking about like going, yeah, I want to say going goth, but in all fairness, this is more like, okay, dyeing your hair a crazy color, setting yourself free from a relationship, and like kind of changing a whole lot about yourself. So again, you guys could be working on yourself physically as well. Diet, exercise, definitely coming through for it. I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. See, this is where your emotion comes into this. Like you want to be different, but at the same time too, you're very, very connected to your family, particularly sisters. We are all sisters and celebrate the divine in one another. Okay, so like this is kind of where it's like it's difficult for you to sort of break free from that because you have such family ties, right? This is why I think you've been staying in this relationship. But I welcome clear vision and inspired action. There could be somebody who is going to be inspiring you to take that action, like to kind of embrace this new person that you're supposed to be or that you want to be. And honestly, you are visualizing this new person. You're visualizing this new phase and who you want to be and what you want to do and where you want to work and who you want to date and who you want to marry and all of these things. Okay, it's kind of like coming through, but it's like action isn't necessarily being taken on it until you have that right person, right? So it's like I just get the sensation that there could be somebody else. This could be a friend too. It doesn't have to be a love relationship coming through, but it's definitely kind of just talking to me about somebody saying, okay, we'll do it. Like, okay, I hear your plan. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's rock these. Like, so you could have a friend who's like, yeah, I'm gonna dye my hair pink with you, or green, or blue, or kind of like whatever color. But look, I am at home in my body and at peace in my spirit. So this is definitely talking to me about how like you have to do what's right for you, what works the best for you, what makes you happy. Because you have been in this emotional cycle that's keeping you unhappy for too friggin' long is what's kind of coming through here for you. And certainly like you have somebody around you who would be an influential person. So this could be family member, like a grandmother, mother, something like this, okay? But it could just be, again, it could be me as a tarot reader or another tarot reader that you listen to. Um, it could be like a teacher as well, kind of coming through, who sees what you're going through. Okay, they see what you're going through, um, and I think they would support this new part of you. Okay, this new side of you that kind of comes like the reemergence, right? The reemergence. If I look at this card, I'm kind of getting goosebumps here. Like, as much as the snake's like regenerating itself, it's kind of coming out of its den, so it's a reemergence with a new skin, right? Um, Kind of coming through a new vessel, new vehicle could be coming through as well. Um, but again, it's like you're afraid of showing a certain side of yourself because you're afraid of judgment. Your family could be highly judgmental, or your friends, or your community, whatever it is. A lot of judgment kind of going on around you that makes you uncertain, that makes you lose confidence when it comes to this. But again, do what makes you happy. Now is the time to integrate all that I have gathered. You kind of know what to say, you know who to say it to. I meet resistance with kindness, okay? Like, I think it's good that you've taken this time to reflect because if you were to have acted um, this way, or if you had have acted on this when this first came about, whatever this is that you're dealing with, um, excuse me, it would have been a very, how do I say that? Rash decision. Yeah, it would have been a rash decision. And it would have come off as being like it wouldn't have been kind, okay? It would have kind of taken and honestly, Taurus, like you can't be mean to another person. That's just not really in you. Okay, that's not who you are. And I think that's why you let this person, all of these things, okay, that's seen here. I'm seeing the 10 of Wands. So it's just like one thing after another, after another, after another. So I really don't know that this is just your relationship. This is probably work and relationships and family and all of these things, okay, that have kind of like just gone through and have happened. And it's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready now. It's just kind of what I'm hearing. I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. So it's like, okay, becoming a little bit more spiritual out of it as well. I'm on the right path and divinely guided. This is where you're supposed to be. Okay, this decision, this fork in the road. Okay, where you're at, um, is going to provide you with some really really good opportunities down the road. Okay. With focus and intention, I can shape energy in any direction. It's going to bring you the things that you want, okay? The things that you want, provided that you put the efforts into them in the right way. And that is key, okay? Putting the right effort in the right way. Not investing emotionally into something that's not working, okay? So, um, and really, I see a lot of you guys who are kind of in the dating field right now. Like you're really like you're putting yourself out there, and you're going after people, and you're getting hurt. You're kind of like they're not necessarily hurt, disappointed, let down. Like let's just say it that way, okay? Because it's like um, because of this energies that you've got going on, you have actually learned not to invest too much emotionally to kind of keep yourself a little bit detached, a little bit detached from it. And if you haven't, this is what's coming up. Okay, is that like you're learning to detach emotionality, and decipher between okay what's practical and what's emotional here, right? Because it's like again, you have to calm these emotional things. Somebody around you could be like suggesting that you take medications, or maybe you're suggesting somebody else take medication like antidepressants, anxiety meds, something like this. Um, this could be kind of coming through this energies here as well. But I think Taurus ultimately, like maybe you'd prefer to sort of do it a more natural way, and just say, okay, look, I just have to get through this. I need the support of my love and my family, and that's all I need. I don't need Xanax, something to that effect. Okay, but I'm also just being like kind of guided to say somebody in your environment could be dealing with an addiction. And I think this could, and honestly, like, I don't see it necessarily being you, although it could be. It is a general reading. And it's kind of like the family disease type thing. I've just been watching Intervention, so I'm just like, I'm being prompted to think of this now, and I'm seeing this here because it's talking about like shedding habits and breaking habits and breaking through and taking that energy and focusing on something positive and like and move forward into this into like a regeneration of oneself after like a dark period. And that's what this says. You've been through a dark period and now it's time to move to the light. So okay, Taurus, this concludes your bi-weekly reading. I hope the video has resonated with you. If so, go ahead, like, share, comment, and subscribe. All of those wonderful things, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.